Hey guys, so tuning in. So I'm going to teach you two very key things that just really blew up my business and totally maximized it. See, this business is all about repetition. So if you can get this down, I mean, you literally know how to show somebody you don't know, show somebody you do know all around. You know how to get them to ask for the video before they even know what it is. So how do I have them knocking down my door, wanting to know what it is, without saying world ventures, without saying anything, even opportunity, even money, even, anything like that, pitching them. So let's get to it. So what I want you to do right now, it's going to get a little interactive. If you don't have a pen and a paper, pause this right now. Go get a pen and paper and let me know when you're back. Okay, let's go. All right, so number one at that top of the sheet, I want you to write true dreams. So when you have that written down, let me know. Okay, cool. Let's go. All right. So as you have written down true dreams, right below that, I want you to write this key sentence. How do we get their true dreams? Why? Why do I say write true dreams? Because a lot of people don't care what you want out of World Ventures. See, when you bring them this presentation, don't they care about what they can get out of it? What they can chase with this vehicle? What it's going to do for them? So how can we find out what they want in life? Because if we find out what they truly want, then we can relate World Ventures to it, huh? So let's get that. So what you want to do is ask them this. See, you never want to ask them, well, what is your true dreams? A lot of people don't even dream anymore. It's just crazy. So they might have a little problem answering that question. So how do you pinpoint it even more? What you want to say is, if you can get paid to do anything in the world, what would that be for you? Question mark. All right, again, if you can get paid to do anything in the world, what would that be for you? So just sit about that and think for a second. Now, what if you just said, become an artist? So you want to become an artist. Or you said, hey, I don't know. Well, cool. That's still an answer. Some people say, well, I haven't thought about it. It's crazy. A lot of people haven't thought about it. So maybe they haven't. So they haven't found their purpose or what they truly want to do. Cool. Well, we're going to need that. Why? Because we need to go to the second step, which is called two-step text. But we're going to rename that. We're going to actually call it Shelby's two-step text. So it's a little bit different. There's another two-step text that exists in World Ventures. But when I heard this two-step text at a training, it just totally blew my mind. This is how everybody asks for the video before they even know what it is, based off of you telling them that they can chase their true dreams and still continue doing what they're currently doing. Interesting. Okay, how do we get that? So two-step text, that's the second thing you write down. Now under that, what you want to do is we're going to write this down word for word, and you're just going to insert their true dreams. Now you also do need to know their current occupation or lack of occupation if they don't have a job. So that's what you're also going to insert in there also. So after I asked my friend, hey man, I'm just curious, if you can get paid to do anything in the world, what would that be for you? I just want to know. So they say become an artist. Like, oh, okay. What do you do, by the way? I'm a lab assistant. All right, you're a lab assistant. Or they might go to school and work. Okay, cool. You go to school, you work part-time. Bet. All right. So what you want to do is say, well, what if I said, and we want to write this down word for word. This is the gold nugget. This is the gold goose. If you get this, business is going to, okay? Just write this down, okay? It's going to skyrocket. Okay. So what if I said, I found a way that you can continue doing what you're doing, and this is where you're going to insert what they're doing. So what if I said, I found a way that you can continue working as a lab assistant and going to school, but part-time, build something to where over time you can continue doing that simply because you love it, not just for the money. Or you could chase your true dreams. And this is where you insert their true dreams. So, or you could chase your true dreams of becoming an artist because time and money was no longer an issue. Would you be interested in knowing what that vehicle is? So what do you think they're going to say? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Why? Because if I say I got your true dreams and you don't have to quit what you're doing, you can continue doing what you're doing, but you still can get to your true dreams based off of this vehicle that I'm going to share with you, which the vehicle is, World Ventures. And so what they're going to do, they're going to say, yes, I want to know what this vehicle is. Of course, I would be interested in knowing what this vehicle is. So now we flip the script and they want World Ventures. Now we're not even recruiting them. They're recruiting us. Oh my gosh. See, If you got it, you got it. See, after you know what they want out of life and you have them talking, I learned the most important thing to learn is don't do all the talking, have them talking. And at the end, then you're going to talk. See, people want to talk about themselves because what do they love to talk about? Themselves. So let's ask them what they want. And this will also help your closing ratio go higher. Because some people say, well, if you can get paid to do anything in the world, what would that be? Well, I'd love to get paid to travel the world. Well, I'm just going to present that to them, but they don't even know. So what if I said I found a way that you can continue, going to school, even going into your career, into nursing, and pursue that, but part-time, build something on the side to where over time you could, continue doing that simply because you love it. Or you could chase your true dreams of, traveling the world, getting paid simply because time and money wasn't an issue. Would you be interested in knowing what that vehicle is? It's like gold. They're always going to say yes. Now, after they say yes, now the thing what you do is clear the time. See, clear the time. After they say yes, they would love to see what that vehicle is. You want to clear the time simply because the vehicle is 19 minutes and 35 seconds long. Vacationsooner.com. The video link, if you're sending them that, if that's how you're doing your presentations, well, you want to make sure they have at least 20-minute window to watch the presentation, right? Okay, yes, because right after you show you would definitely want to do a third-party, three-way call, third-party validation. And if I'm in front of somebody one-on-one, and if I did the same thing, what if I said, would you be interested? The two-step text. You say, okay, right in front of them. Do you have 20 minutes right now? Because what I want to share with you is 90% visual. You mean you definitely need complete focus. You do not want to miss anything. Now, if you don't have 20 minutes right now, no biggie. Just let me know when you will. And if my time matches up with yours, then cool, it's a go. Why do you want to say all that? Because a lot of people, once you have this morsel, this cookie that definitely tastes so great and has true dreams written all over it, and I can live out my true purpose because you have this cookie behind your back, but you're saying, do I have 20 minutes? And if I don't have 20 minutes, you're not going to give me the cookie? See, people are actually afraid that you're not going to give them the cookie. You don't even know how much power you're in. You're in so much power right now that they will lie and say they have 20 minutes when they know they're in class, and they know they're driving, they know they're at work, but they won't tell you that if they're not face to face. Why? Because they think you're not going to give them the cookie. So you want to stress, never assume that they know that you're not going to give them, that you are going to give them the cookie. So you want to say, hey, of course, clear the time. Do have 20 minutes of complete focus right now. Let them know it's 90% visual, so they definitely need to be where they can watch it. Now, also, the second part is the most key part. After you've stressed how important it is to have that time window, you want to say, it's no biggie, and let them know if they don't have the time, don't freak out. It's cool. It's cool. I'm going to give you the cookie. But I just want to make sure you have the time, because I don't want you to miss anything, okay? So it's no biggie if you don't have the time. Why? Because when you do, we'll just schedule that time. So you want to say, hey, it's cool if you don't have the time right now. Just let me know when you have a 20-minute window. And if it's a go with my time, then it's cool. Why? Because you're Donald Trump. You're busy, right? You might be starting this business, and you're very busy. So you definitely want to have them watch the video and operate on your time, right? Well, this is how you do that. So after you clear that time, you say you have 20 minutes, of complete focus. It's 90% visual. And if your time matches up with mine, cool, it's a go. I'll definitely send it to you if you don't have time right now. If you do have time right now, but if you don't, then I'll just send it to you later. It's no biggie. And it relieves the pressure when they will honestly let you know if they have the time. I don't know if you've sent the video and they've said, well, I haven't watched it yet. And they're like, well, why did you say you had 20 minutes? Remember, you have their true dream sitting right here. How much would you do? What would you say to get those true dreams out of somebody? Just think about that. So you want to let them know, I'm going to give it to you. Don't worry. Just clear the time and let them know it's no biggie. And I'm telling you, those results will definitely change. Now, after you do that, you cleared the time. So now they say, yeah, I do have time right now. Matter of fact, cool. Third step is simply called the 3-step setup. Now, I already did prior video with the 3-step setup that definitely shows you how to go through that. And I just want to let you watch that. It's about 5.5 minutes long. It's not too long. So what you're going to do is go through your first step back again. If you can get paid to do anything in the world, what would that be for you? And so they say, hey, become an artist. What if I said I found a way that you can continue, doing what you're doing, working as a lab assistant, going to school part-time, but build something on the side to where over time you could continue doing that simply because you love it, not just for the money, or you could chase your true dreams to become an artist because time and money wasn't an issue. Would you be interested in knowing what that vehicle is? They say yes, now I clear the time. Cool, that's great. All right, do you have 20 minutes of complete focus right now? Because what I'm going to send you is very detailed. And it's 90% visual, and you definitely don't want to miss anything. And I mean, it's cool. If you don't have 20-minute window right now, just let me know when you will, and I will send it to you if I have that same window. If not, we'll just, come up with a time. Is that cool with you? Great. Just talk how you talk. I mean, you still got across the same information. And now the third step is very simple, the 3-step setup. So I'll just proceed to say, hey, if they said yes, they have the time, I'm like, well, Bob, you may or may not know, when the recession hit me, my mom, we lost our house. I don't know about you, but I've just been up and down. My life has just been unstable. I don't know if you ever felt helpless before, but I definitely felt helpless so many times. I just got fed up. I just got tired of being tired. And the last straw for me is when basically I got evicted from my apartment when I was finishing my chemistry degree, and I was just tired, and that was just it. And literally I was praying for something, and I found it. Now what I found, it's a big deal. I'm all in. I've met the top people. I've already done plenty of research. I'm literally putting this in front of thousands of people, and I'm just giving you the opportunity to be one of the first. And it's very simple. You may love it. You may instantly get it like I did, or you may not get it. Either way, you need to see this. Are you in front of a computer right now? When can we link up over a cup of coffee this week for about 20 minutes? Or what are you doing tomorrow at 7? Whatever, how you invite them to a travel party, 2-on-1, one-on-one, and it doesn't matter. Now you've done the whole process. So literally you got what they want out of it, and now you know. So when you show them the video, you still will have a higher closing ratio because you know their true dreams. And so now you know how to relate world ventures to them. So follow these 3 key things. We just do repetition in this business over and over. And I'm telling you, things will look a lot different for your business, a higher closing ratio, because now you're not going to close them off of what you want. You're actually going to close them off of what they want. So guys, stay tuned. More videos coming. Thank you. Hope this really helped you out. Team Takeover, baby.